I hope they're all celebrating getting fucking crunked. Yeah, they are. They're kind of doing it. Mattsura! He's the best. He'll beat Shaggy, no problem. Oh yeah, let's see Asura's house. But it's got that, like, a Scarface poster in it. My house, right, my wife. She got hair shits for days. Durga. I just saw you. Girl, who did your makeup?
You're safe.
I am.
Welcome home, Father.
It's a very,
Thanks.
kind of Incredible Hulk style situation where if he's not fighting
The Emperor summons you.
and being pissed off,
He awaits your
Kagagaboosh.
presence in the throne room.
I wonder if he's going to present you with a medal for defeating Vlitra.
No, he's probably gonna cut my
The
salary.
Emperor waiting.
So his family calms him down. I assume Durga is with him because he's a puss destroyer, you know. Burst appears everywhere during those sequences. Unfortunately, they're not playable. So did I do good, Emperor? I feel like I did really good. You know, since I defeated the greatest evil to ever exist. Bleh. And it's just like a rubber dummy or something. I kind of forget. I shouldn't have touched it. It makes me super suspicious.
Insurrection! Treachery!
No, you don't understand.
Treason! Traitor!
Now, wouldn't these, unless these guards are working for the people that are manipulating everything, you'd think they would have seen exactly what would have happened. I don't remember if...
There must be some mistake.
Yeah, that whoop, yep, yeah, I'm out of here.
I don't understand. What the hell's happening?
Just talk. Like, find Yasha immediately. We gotta suffer. Turns into a Secret the Suffering LP. Let's do it. Alright.
Asura! You
Like-
traitorous!
No, let me explain!
It wasn't me.
Oh, Shaggy's wrath.
I shall purify the likes of you myself. Damn you. Release!
Okay, so...
I'm innocent.
Here's the problem with Asura's Wrath, is that this shit sucks. This combat, like, is not great. I would have rather, really, that the game just be all the cutscenes and all of that, and focus on that stuff. Because I don't think this adds anything to the game when the combat is this underdeveloped. And, you know, maybe I'll warm up to it a bit more, but I remember this being, like, one of my issues where I'm like, this just isn't that fun, and it goes on forever and ever, and doesn't have any more depth later on in the game. I recall, but we'll see what happens. And just like that it's just like kind of over. So what was really the point? And like, I don't know about this these bumpers right then at that precise moment. You know, it was right in the middle of an action scene. Doing my wife shit. Huh? No.
Still got it in you.
Yeah, I just defeat Viltra.
Cut to the chase. I'll kill you myself!
I don't know. So we have this fight with this guy.
You have disgraced the generals! It was not me!
But this isn't the only time we actually fight him, of course, because this is one of the generals. And the game sets itself up pretty well to be fighting all of them, which I like. It's kind of almost like a Mega Man style thing, or like Shadow of the Colossus, where it's just, you know, you'll be fighting a shitload of bosses in this. So that visual of all the spears in his back, that's fucking cool. That was used in the first trailers I mentioned earlier. And I was like, oh, what a badass. Not as cool in context in the game compared to that trailer. It's just a bunch of those weird little pygmy statue-esque guys. No, my Durgas. Cheer up!
Save her.
I will. Save your strength.
So, I guess we'll get to it later, but it's like, man, that super powerful, unhinged maniac might be a problem for us. So why don't we kill his wife? That'll make less problems for us. If they just hadn't killed his wife, like, it might have not have been as bad. Like, let's give this guy tons of motivation. And she's stuck in this mutagen tube. Like how all the generals, I think, all of them except for Yasha are like, yeah, betray Asura, cool, awesome. Or at least they're quick to believe he would kill the Emperor. Without a trial or anything.
Get out of my way!
Look, we needed to kidnap your daughter. It was the only way.
Move! Stand down.
Yeah, Yasha's trying to be like, okay, let's take a second, but Deus is pulling rank.
Yes, I did what was necessary for the
He's saying it out loud so the other generals can hear.
to save this world. I will create a new civilization, a great rebirth. Save the world. What great rebirth? You're insane. I will bear the burden of your wrath and your life, Asa.
Nice title drop there. So, it seems to me that Yasha would be the one that they would be like, oh, Yasha could provide some problems because he's like this smart guy that thinks about things. Maybe we'll get to it later. I don't remember the justification, but why is Asura a mindless beast that just wants to fight? Wouldn't he just be like, yeah, sure, I'll just do whatever. I want to punch things. Like, it seems like it wouldn't be the character, because he's not that far. How is he any different than August? The game might give those answers later, but for now, you're like, okay, why is Asura such a problem?
Your death shall be the foundation of my new world.
I guess. Like, maybe kidnapping his wife and daughter might have been, like, coerced him into following your plan, but killing his wife seemed like it really pissed him off. Yeah, it looks cool without the pupils. Meh. Okay, now he has the pupils again. That's fine. No one can hear you, darling. It's like, oh, you said father once, that's it, freezing you in carbonite forever. Or freezing you in a weird blue texture, rather.
I said let her go! I will have...
So, I'm a little confused about where we were before. We weren't on Earth. But where we were outside, near Asura's residence, didn't that have an atmosphere? I might need to look at the video again, but wasn't there blue skies or something? It just seemed when they were celebrating the victory from the day before that oh god, I need an S rank. Damn it. So I don't know. We'll talk about it. I'll only talk about it if I gotta talk about it. When everyone was celebrating the victory, it seemed like there was blue skies outside when all the ships were going off. So I was like, oh, they have a kingdom on Earth, but it seems like they don't, or maybe they do, and the story went back and forth between both. I don't know. From the myths passed down by generations of humans far and wide, the evil demigod who fell from the heavens. Long, long ago, there lived 8 legendary demigods. They were known as the 8 guardian generals. They led the demigod legions against the impure Goma. Okay, can the Goma say, like, what's the problem with the Goma? Is it going to be like one of those Final Fantasy Spirits Within things where the phantoms are actually super cool and nice? They're just whales and shit. Bringing peace and prosperity to the world. That looks cool. But one of them was of black of heart and had ambitions of his own. His name was Asura. We hate that guy. Selfish with his own aspirations, he turned against his kind and struck fear into the demigod race, taking the life of their Emperor Strata. But that's not what happened. It was a dark time. Black clouds cloaked the sky, unpenetrated by the sun's rays. Plants and trees all over the world withered and died. Humanity was overcome with grief and sorrow. Then, just when it was believed that all hope was lost, 7 pillars of light poured down from the heavens, and the remaining 7 guardian generals appeared. Under the command of the great deist, they fought heroically against their brother and betrayed them, and avenged their emperor's death by sending Asura to his own. Thenceforth, they became known as the 7 deities. Hey, don't worry about that other member of the band. We're still Slipknot. We can do it. They watch over the humans from the heavens. Okay, that's some revisionist as hell history.
His wife killed and his daughter taken from him. All he has left is his wrath. Refusing to die, Asura awakens in a strange world. There, a small mysterious spider appears and begins to guide him, spurring Asura to make his way back to his world.
And I guess we just can't fly there with, like, superpowers? I guess not. Maybe Deus wrecked our shit so bad that we can't do anything. Like, we're Samus. We got all our powers taken away. Oh, right. Okay. We still have more credits to go through, everybody. 44 minutes in. So if I recall, we're basically in Tartarus, or like, yeah, we're in hell. Working this giant stripper pole.
Awake at last, are we?
Jiminy Cricket.
Where am I?
Where this is Naraka. But I won't bother explaining because I doubt you would understand. So for now, let's just say you are having a bad dream.
Fair enough.
Who are you?
Good question. Not the right one. The right question would be, who are you?
Yo, that's a baller-ass spider.
Start climbing then, However, I would be careful. I trust I need not tell you what would happen should you fall.
Alright, I'll press left stick. So yeah, he kind of loses his memory here, so he has to get re-pissed off again.
There is a reason why you must continue to climb, isn't there? You may have forgotten why, but the flame inside you still burns. That's
Nice.
it. Keep going, Asura.
Wait, who's Asura? What's happening? And he goes through these old memories, that's right.
These are our enemies. The impure Goma.
We hate them. They're basically weird apes. God, these apes. Jesus. Alright, so this is when we're just a little baby Asura. So it's just basically mashing B for the most part. The heavy attack is weird because it's just, sort of overheat for a period of time. Heavy attack cannot be used while overheating. Alright, I guess. So wait for the cooldown timer. Like, instead of like a Devil May Cry game, it feels more like, I don't know, a Dynasty Warrior, like a Musou, sort of, but even worse than that. So, attacking is with B, but holding B does a dash attack, which is also a little awkward. Okay, we have a dive attack, so that's something.
I never said stop.
Okay, he's down. Yeah, okay, sure. Only when an enemy is down, though. It's kind of weird.
Don't think you'll come off unscathed. Pain reminds you you're fighting for your life.
It reminds me that the past is real. I get it. Oh, God. More Donkey Kongs. The Sora can recover directly. I have an Kemi. There you go. No, I have to get hit a couple more times. No, I was right in the middle of hitting. Like, he has the Naruto run. That's pretty fine. And there's like a RB for evade, I guess.
Not bad. I think you got it. Let's see if you can reach your opponent's moves and counterattack.
Alright, counterattacks. Let's see. Yeah, they're just pressing Y. And they're always Y, apparently. Maybe it depends on the enemy type, but...
Don't get distracted by multiple enemies. Concentrate on one at a time. Try focusing on another target. That's it. That's the spirit. Not bad. I never said all battles would be up close. Knock them out of the sky.
So now we have our like little targeting system for shooting stuff. It's okay, I guess. It's not the most bestest shot in the world. It's fine. But it's really only used for, if I recall, it's really only used for hitting long-range enemies or flying ones, and you should just basically stick to melee.
Time for your next lesson.
Okay, let's get more.
Now, let's see you shoot this down.
Oh, that's big, sir. You can use rapid fire to shoot down incoming enemy fire, unless it's a laser or a flame projectile. Okay.
That's it. That's the spirit.
At least he's pretty positive with us. He's like, hey, good job, buddy.
I never said stop.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
But you kind of stopped.
That's it. That's the spirit. Ha-ha! Not bad. Ha ha ha!
Man, look at the back of my ankles. They look gross.
Now it's my turn. Prepare yourself.
Oh, shit. August.
How you do against your own master.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of weird. Oh, wait, I forgot about that section with him later. It's going to be great. Inflicting and receiving damage increases the unlimited gauge. Once it's full, unlimited mode can be activated pressing LT. Automatically activated if you're playing in easy mode. In limited mode, Sura's strength is increased and he cannot overheat. Never!
Let's take your skills.
Okay, well... Oh, shit. Inflicted damage upon enemies increases the burst gauge. Once it's full, burst can be activated by pressing RT. Yeah. Ooh, how about this?
Now let's see what you've got.
Alright, I got big bursties. Spend G's. Usually burst just, yeah. It's weird that it gives you the tutorial for this now when we did it before, but whatever. Again, I think maybe this could have been placed a bit earlier, but whatever. Is this what you wanted, sir?
You learn fast. Here's your reward.
And like, he even tells you that he's gonna hit you, but I guess he was really fast. It's not over yet.
That'll be all for today.
No, I guess it is. There's some stylish eyebrows in this game. Oh yeah, I remember that was awesome.
Asura.
Yes.
Asura.
What's your name? Asura.
I've been like thinking about how to pronounce it. Did he just like ejaculate there? What was that? Ah, remember when that happened? Okay.
Asura the traitor!
So now we actually get to see what happened in that battle before, because remember we just had a bunch of spears in our back, and it was just like, okay, I'm just dead now. That's cool. Now we just burst. When you have burst, it basically just ends the combat encounter every time you have it. So it's a lot of tension. That's a pretty cool effect, though. It's just out of nowhere.
Has been killed! Not General Asura! Treason!
I don't know who did it. It could have even been me.
Traitor! General Asura has gone mad! Insurrection! Treachery!
All these insults are attacking him. Asura, no one was even there. Who are you talking to?
The traitor Asura has been defeated!
No, I haven't. What are you talking about? I'm okay. Bye. So I guess that's just his emotions. Like, he doesn't have all the detail in. Some of those blanks are not filled, and he thinks he might have betrayed
Are
them.
you satisfied with being a cog in his machine? Or you could just curl up and die right here.
Shut up.
It's really this golden spider that's even like
Have I angered you?
the narrative function of getting Asura out of here. Like, if it wasn't for this thing, I guess he would have just died or languished in this hell forever.
They're crying.
Crying? In Naraka? There is nothing to hear but the sound of my voice.
It's a nice music. And now we're just tearing ass. The spider is so annoying, we gotta get out of here. It's very Guts-like, isn't it? I'd imagine that Berserk in general is like a huge inspiration, at least in terms of like animation and like Asura himself. I'm coming out. No. I was so pissed. Like, I actually think his ability to be so quick to anger like rivals like Kratos's.
What the?
Your world, Gaia.
It looks great.
12,000 years have passed since you were here last. But
I've been down there a
that's
while.
nothing to a demigod like yourself, now is it?
All my credit cards are expired. Yeah, it looks way cooler with these eyes.
Is this how you save the world?
Yeah, I don't look so good.
This place looks like hell.
It's fucking polar vortex. To be continued. Alright, so I'm gonna assume I didn't do too great there. Nope. I'm surprised I got an S there. Damn it. But what in the hell's gonna happen next? I wish... Oh. Hell on Gaia. That's a super cool shroud, though. One day I'll walk down somewhere with a shroud like that, and then people will respect me. A barren land somewhere on Gaia. What do you think? It's become a tad desolate since you were here last. I can hear thunder in the distance. Can you see the lightning? It's as red as blood. Oh, I love it! So, you remember. Yes, the threat of the Goma still remains, even now. Curious as to what your former comrades have been doing? Over there, have a look! It's all shit! They let the Goma. Not quite. This was the work of your own race, the demigods. What? They now have control over the world as they do as they please, what with the big dick energy and all. That can't be. Oh, but it is! A lot can change in 12,000 years. If you don't believe me, why don't you go see for yourself? Shut up! There's that famous Asura anger! Oh, classic Asura! Well then, the world shall be your playground.
After a long slumber, Asura awakens on Gaia.
Yeah, you help like a
12,000
village of
years have
people.
passed. The world he knew was no more, yet nothing had changed. The struggle between the humans and the Goma continued to rage. As Asura witnesses the Goma attack a village, a familiar face appears.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be...